All right, guys, so the plot thickens. You guys want to see some Hokage level jutsu right here? Okay, I'm about to put you guys on. Don't say I never put you on, okay? So check this out. Okay, so the problem is the PlayStation 4 and the Vizio. So what's happening is it took me a while to figure this out. I mean, like really getting on my last nerve, but I got it, okay? So here's what's happening. If you go into screen and sound on your PlayStation 4, and then you have your video output settings, this is what's doing it. Now, by default, a lot of stuff's gonna be set to automatic. Here's the problem with the Vizio. The Vizio does not accurately read RGB at 2160p. So watch what happens when I select RGB at 2160p, right? All these settings can be the same. You can have RGB range. You can turn that to limited, full, automatic. It won't make a difference. It really, honest to God, does not matter, right? Those settings don't matter. But check this out, okay? So we grab a remote, we open up our picture settings, and as you guys can see, you probably can't see that, but watch how it skips to color temperature, okay? It's just gonna skip right over all that other stuff because everything's grayed out, right? So everything is grayed out right here in this picture mode. Now watch what happens when we go into the same thing and we change to the YUV 420, okay? So once we're in the YUV 420, then bam, everything will work in the picture menu option. As you guys see here, now I have access to all that stuff. So you cannot let it use automatic. Now, this is going to throw a lot of people off because Vizio has the option, as you guys can see here, I have it set to YCRB, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the point. I'm not gonna go through all that. But you guys see, even if you set it to RGB on the color space, it won't matter. Even if you set it to automatic, where it should independently and intelligently detect everything, it won't matter. Because watch what happens now when I'm in automatic and I go to YUV 420, it should automatically pick up that, or rather I go down from that to the RGB. Look how now everything is grayed out, and watch it jump from color temperature to brightness. It's gonna skip over that massive chunk right there. That's what's happening, and this is why it's happening. It's a handshaking issue of the largest order, and this is going to be a massive deal breaker for anybody looking for 2160p RGB support on their PlayStation 4 Pro or whatever. So that's something that really does suck. And the workaround, again, as you guys see, we are in the automatic mode here. Okay, so color space is automatic. It should be able to detect that just fine, but it can't because there's a handshaking issue. So what I like to do, I just go over to the best color profile this TV has to offer, and then from there you can just do whatever you want, but make sure whatever you do, you change this from RGB or even automatic, because I have to show that in real time. If you have it set to just automatic, even still, all your picture settings will be grayed out. Again, watch it jump from here to here, and it won't matter if you put it to automatic in the Vizio. The Vizio will not automatically detect that change being made. Okay, so now it's in auto, and again, watch it jump from here to here. It's just gonna jump over that huge chunk. So it doesn't matter, you can fully automate everything. Vizio's TV is dumb. It's not smart enough to detect these changes at this point in time. They need to fix that. I've already told Vizio what the problem was and reported that into them, so maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't. I don't really care. I'm just putting this out there so you guys know. Okay, so again, I'm gonna go back to the color profile since we've established that that doesn't matter. And to be specific, the YCBRCR, you know, that nonsense. And then we are going to go into our resolution, drop down, and make sure we're not in RGB. That's the wrong one. You wanna be in YUV 420, which, you know, is gonna be unfortunate for those looking for automated or whatever support, but this is how you do it. And once you do it this way, just again in real time, you guys can see this is the issue I was having, and boom, all the color settings are done. So there we go. So hope this video finds you guys well. That's still a really shitty experience. I should not have had to go through all of this and to figure out my own problem. I mean, it got to a point where I was literally on the phone with Vizio asking them if they had a fix for it, and the guy was like, So, you know, and I'm on the phone with this guy, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me try this one thing. Let me try to adjust the settings here, and sure as shit, it worked. So I think it's funny, like, you know, when I'm on the phone with customer support and I'm fixing my own issue, maybe something to train up these guys, or at least give them a little bit more to work off of, but I thought that was funny. Either way, though, here's the fix. It is what it is. And then it's the color profile here, or the resolution profile attached to this color profile, I would say, of the RGB with 420 or 420 2160p, that's really tripping it up. So again, don't do that one. Do that one. You're good to go on the PlayStation 4. And also, I would imagine this holds true across Blu-ray players, PC devices. I haven't tested it, but I feel like RGB might be a problem if you're trying to use that with 4K. So we're going to see how it plays out. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really run that through the gamut. But now that I know that it's an outlining issue and it will lock out a ton of your settings, we're going to be on the lookout for that. All right, guys. So thanks so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty. Finally figured it out. Let's rock out. Let's hopefully get some better performance out of this Vizio. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later.